Good morning, Sagittarius, and welcome to today. So, these readings, they are timeless because whenever you see it is today for you. You know what I'm saying? Because that is the truth about tarot. We can't really predict time. I can ask for the day, but you know what I'm saying? So just one little side note about personal readings. So personal readings, all of my readings are video. I don't do one-on-one readings. And so, when you book on the scheduler, it's always going to ask you for a time. And basically, I strive to deliver the readings within your scheduled time, but you can pretty much know that it doesn't matter what time you book, you will receive your reading within 24 hours of when you book. And that's how that goes. That's how that goes, Sag. So, and it's a video product for you to keep that is private. And, so you can basically watch it anytime. But that's the news, y'all. I'm just doing, I'm pretty sure I'm just doing one reading today because I have to clean up for Christmas. But I'm going to do something exciting. I've seen a lot of people talking about the road opener. So I'm going to do a road opener candle sometime this week and do a reading for, 2024. See what we can see about that, because 2024 is going to be an exciting year. I say this every year, but it's an 8 year. 8 is the number of infinity. I really believe that, all of the hard work that we've put in on things is going to come back to us. Like a boomerang, y'all. So, yeah. So these are the daily energies, and they're, it isn't just one story. It would be nice if it were, but a lot of the times it is more than one story. So, you could, I don't even want to say, because tarot is predictive. It isn't just focusing on what you've already been going through, but it can do that as well. So just keep an open mind when you watch. Just saying. Okay, and all of that information is in the description box. I'm going to start also linking the decks that I use pretty soon. But today, I am using the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, which is my favorite. I use it in a lot of the readings. And I can't even remember what this Lenormand deck is called, but it is a Lenormand deck. And Out of Hand Tarot, okay, which is an Etsy deck, so I can't link that one. So let's see. Sagittarius. The overall energy for the day is secrets and status. I feel like something is going to be revealed. It definitely has this feeling of money coming towards you, because, the 8th house does deal with death and rebirth. And it can be, in terms of finances, it could be money that we receive from others or money that we lose through others. It's always involving other people. And that by itself, I would have just thought that something was coming out. But the truth is I feel like there is something coming to you. You definitely weren't expecting it. So there's your secret, right? And I think that because the person or people that you are getting it from are people who have money, but I think you're unaware that they have money. So I feel like you are receiving money that is helping you to overcome an obstacle. Maybe stuff just isn't like really great financially, but you are receiving something from an outside source, from people who definitely have it. you know. It can also be that something that you've done is reaping rewards, because I feel this in terms of what's surprising to you, which is ostentation and risk. I feel like this is definitely you're receiving rewards on something you put a lot of work into, something you've been loyal to, and it was a risk. And this was definitely something you did for yourself. Okay? And what I'm seeing too is that, like, there could have been other people who weren't really for it. And you have waited some time. It definitely, there is this energy of having waited, because Taurus is not in any hurry. And you have 2 cards in the second house, which deals with our money, which deals with our possessions. And I feel like you've been waiting a good long while for this. And it hasn't been easy, because I kind of feel like there might have been some people who just didn't get it. You know, they just didn't get it. And delay is here as well. So I don't think you're aware that it's coming, but it definitely is. Now, in terms of status, it could just be a measured success. Doesn't always have to be like a monetary amount here, but it does feel like it. And right in the middle of all this is a new relationship. Okay? So if you watch last night's reading, that surprised the crap out of me. There seems to be someone coming out of the shadows to reveal feelings. And, like, it's here too. It is definitely here, because we're seeing, like, the same kind of energies. Like last night, you have been attracting someone who you're going to have a sense of belonging with, or they you, and it's still here. It's still here, and it's definitely new. It's definitely unexpected. And I do feel as if you inspired this person in some way. So I don't know what that's all about, but that is definitely, it's kind of in the heart of things. So it definitely is happening. But let's take a look at the everyday. And I will be doing the 29th and 30th birthdays after I do this video. You're just like, your energy is like doing whatever it is you need to do to move forward. Now, whatever that means to you, if that means actual moving, then that's what you're doing. Or these are the things you're trying to do. I feel like it might be a little difficult, right? Because the 7 of Cups is here again. It just feels a lot lately like every time you try to do something, people are throwing things on your plate and distracting you from what you were doing. And it very much feels like that. It feels like you're doing something specifically to move forward in some way. And people just keep throwing more for you to deal with, you know, and distracting you from what you're trying to do. And it's kind of feeling here like you are saying, whoa, I'm busy. I'm doing something, because there's a need for you to set boundaries here. So especially if you're doing something to move yourself somewhere, Sagittarius, and people are coming up and say, hey, Sag, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Can you do this for me? You're supposed to say, no, I cannot. No, I cannot. Because what's happening is that they are just confusing you. Right? They're confusing you. And it could also be that you're talking to people about things you want to do, and they throw like more options in the mix. Well, you could do this, and you could do this, and you could do this, when you already had a plan, Sag. You had a plan, but now all of a sudden, this is like splitting up your plans, and you're in 2 of Wands energy saying, well, you know, maybe I should do that. No, Sag, you already knew what you were doing. Sit in your truth. Stay your course is what it is saying. Do not let others throw things in the mix, because these are their things. These are their ideas. And no one is really going to be as invested in your road as you are. As you are, Sag. You know, so be very wary of that. You know, be very wary of that. And your outcome is interesting, you know, because now in the outcome, we're seeing the Page of Cups, the Strength card, and the King of Cups. You know, what you're doing is requiring courage and growth, right? And this could also be like this person being interested in you. You know, that when they contact you, for some reason, Spirit really wants you to know that it is taking this person courage to do it, that this isn't easy for this person, that they definitely have thought a lot about it. This is definitely someone who has been single for a long time. I feel like, too, I feel like this person, I feel like they've gotten advice from other people on maybe on how to approach you, and it's been wrong. It's just made things worse. Interesting. That's a side note, Sag. That's a side note, so hopefully this wasn't too much information, Sag. You know? It does appear like new love is coming, for sure. And who isn't excited about that? So let's see what would help you today. What would help Sagittarius today? What would help Sagittarius today? Oh, okay. Blessing in disguise. Oh boy. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. See, and I feel like this is about this obstacle that you're overcoming. Because maybe it brings in this help or what you're receiving from outside. Focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and all that you do. Yeah, I feel like you're receiving still. That's even like a recent past message. Receiving something from someone you helped. Wowza. So let's see what Spirit wants you to focus on today. Because someone told me that the focus is really important. What would you like Sagittarius to focus on today? Sagittarius. What do you want Sagittarius to focus on today? And let's have a question of the day. So, okay, a relationship question. So comment to me in the comments the zodiac sign that you had the best relationship with. Just curious, as Sagittarians. For me, it was another Sagittarius. It was good and bad. Like I had the most understanding from a Sagittarius, but we were also a little bit too much alike. Say lovey. Okay. Focus on your boundaries, Sag. Stand your ground. Make a decision and take an appropriate action. So make a decision based on your boundaries. And I feel like this is about whatever or whoever is trying to confuse you with alternate options. You knew where your course was going, and it is time for you to stand up for yourself and stick to that. Okay. And that's the thing about boundaries. Like, we could set boundaries all day long, but if you do not reinforce those boundaries, you know, you can't just create boundaries. You have to also create consequences. So in other words, whenever you set a boundary, if someone crosses that boundary, there has to be a consequence in place. Just food for thought. Food for thought. We're going to end it up with a mindful message for you. Can I have a mindful message for my Sagittarius friends? Mindful. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I am enough. I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in. I just need to be myself, and the right people will come into my life. Those who see and appreciate me for all that I am. I love this. I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight, so that when it comes time for them to go, they may go smoothly. This does not mean I love any less, but that I am open to the changes of life. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, Sagittarius, that's what I got for you. Toodles.